5. Derek Jones coming in 24-3 to the tournament. This again should be a very, very interesting match. Again, a rematch from the Phillipsburg Regionals.
Well, last week Jones won the championship in that regional 4-3 against Knoll, so we should be in for a pretty good match here tonight. Of course, Jones has lost 3 times this year. He's lost to Derek Manus of Colby and had an overtime in their league tournament. And Derek Manus, I believe, is going into for the championship in 4A tonight. So should you see a good match here.
And we're ready to start the 112-pound championship match. Derek Jones of Hoxie in the red, Joel Knoll of Osborne in the maroon.
Jones already got his takedown there. Go ahead, 2-0. We're going to see this name Knoll 2 or 3 times tonight, and those boys are all related to each other, I understand. They're from Osborne and Stockton up in that area, so it's kind of a family thing. Of course, wrestling has always been kind of a family thing.
We've enjoyed watching all of them the last couple of days. Done very well throughout the tournament. Derek Jones in the up position now on top of Joel Knoll. Jones has 2 points. There you see Hoxie coach Kirk Baker. Proud of his squad.
You know, you talk about family tradition, John. I was talking to Coach Jenkins, the assistant coach at St. Francis today, and he told me a story about the Keller family. He said the Keller family came to St. Francis in 1888. They started wrestling at St. Francis High School in 1932, and nobody can ever find a record of any Keller ever playing basketball. They all wrestled. And that's a major wrestling family.
Now, did you get that program started in 1888?
No, I wasn't quite around in the same area at that time.
I have to get one of those old-timer jokes in at least once, one broadcast. Derek Jones still up.
He's in pretty good control right now. Of course, he doesn't have a real big lead. He's only got a 2-point lead, and he's going to have to stay on top here. Or
we certainly have seen those leads turn over very, very quickly throughout this tournament. I wouldn't feel safe. I don't think any of these wrestlers feel safe with a 2-point lead.
Well, a reversal to your back, which happens pretty often, puts you down in a hurry when you only got a 2-point lead.
Still 2-0, Derek Jones on top of Joel Knoll. Osborne coach Mike Fruin looking up.
At the end of the first period, going to flip the coin and see who takes what. Jones defers it to Knoll, and Knoll takes down.
So Jones will be in the up position. Joel Knoll is down. Knoll, a junior from Osborne. I can bet he'll be back next year. Knoll picks up a quick 2 points. We're tied at 2 now.
So much for the 2-point lead.
There it goes, 1:40 on the clock. Knoll now on top in the top position in the maroon. Derek Jones trying to stand up and work it.
He's got his reversal.
He does.
Going to back up by 2.
He does. He's got that 2-point lead back, 4-2 now, 1:20 on the clock. We're in the 112-pound championship match. Derek Jones of Hoxie, Joel Knoll of Osborne. Jones up by 2, 4-2.
Knoll's coach, Mike Fruin, wrestled at St. Francis High School. He was a 2-time state champion up there. And they came into the state tournament one year with 4 boys. He was one of the 4, and they went home with 4 state champions.
Is that right? There you see the score, 4-2. Derek Jones still on top of Joel Knoll. Official bring him back to the center of the mat. 4-2, 40 seconds left. Second period.
You got to understand, this is a must-win for Hoxie.
Absolutely.
If they're going to have any shot at that championship, they've got to take it By the time everybody left here last night, a lot of folks thought Hoxie was dead. They had an unfortunate incident where they had to give up an injury disqualification at 130 pounds, I believe it was, to Coach Baker's son, and then they lost 2 more that they felt like they should win. And suddenly they were in 3rd place and a distant 3rd, but they came roaring back this afternoon and pinning people and going nuts, and they took the lead again. So, but they have 2 in the finals. Norton has 5, so Hoxie has to win there too.
Well, Hoxie was pretty much coming into this tournament a favorite, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. Everyone last night, as you said, was trying to figure out what in the world would have to happen for Hoxie to catch up. They went home last night in 3rd place. What would they have to do to catch up? And boy, they came in today and they did it.
Well, you know, John, first they have to help themselves. That means they have to win the matches that they're in. And then they need to get a little help from their friends. Somebody has to knock off some Norton kids for them.
That's absolutely right. 1:43 on the clock now.
Because after that Norton win at 103, there's a 1-point spread. Hoxie leads by 1.
Jones is going to increase his lead by a bit, 5-2. He's in the down position. Knowles on top. Knoll came into the match 21-5. These guys met, remember, last week at the Phillipsburg Regionals, and Jones won that one.
And Knowles showing 5 losses, but 3 of those were at 119 pounds, so he's cut down at certification time so he could wrestle in the lower weight. So he hasn't lost much since he got down to 112.
Another point will go to Derek Jones. 6-2 now the score. We've got a minute on the clock. We're in the 3rd period. 112-pound championship match.
He's got him in a near fall situation. He's racking up
pick up
points
those
there.
points. He's not going to get the pin, but he does get the points. 8-2 now the score.
10-2.
10-2.
Yeah, got the takedown in the near fall for 4 points, so that gives him an 8-point. That gives him an extra half a point.
I think Jones realizes how important this match is. Someone must have talked to him this afternoon.
I don't know who that would have been, but I think they got the message across to everybody else. Of course, the 2 Hoxie boys in the finals are brothers, so we'll see where they go. Knoll gets an escape there. Almost had a reversal.
Well, he picks up a point, 10-3.
9 seconds left. Down to 7.
The Hoxie fans are on their feet now. I think they sense a win here.
One guy says they smell blood. There he got his takedown, got back his 8-point spread. That was a pretty good job by Jones.
As time runs out.
Jones knew he was going to be coming in, so he waited and spun around on him, got that takedown to give him that 8-point spread.
Very important, very impressive win for Derek Jones over Joel Knoll. 12-3 the final. And there you see Derek Jones, the winner at the 112-pound weight class.
Referee Kevin Hewitt there, former wrestler from Beloit, one of their first 3-time state champs. These boys come back and they keep feeding us referees that way.
Well, we're going to move into the 119-pound weight bracket now. This is the